Have you ever wondered what starkly different operational logic lies behind the sight of warships from two different countries appearing in a port with identical hull numbers and model designations? This was an intriguing military observation in April 2026. According to open source intelligence, on April 4, 2026, a Type 056C frigate with the hull number 622 appeared at Pier 1 of the Yun Ring Naval Base in a Southeast Asian country, the actual recipient being Cambodia. On April 8, the vessel was officially named the Prince Norodom Ranariddh, and a grand handover and commissioning ceremony was held. Coincidentally, the People's Liberation Army Navy also has a frigate in active service with the same hull number, 622, named the Guanghan. This vessel is a Type 056, a frigate, whose technical foundation stems from the early model Type 056 frigates that were decommissioned and transferred to the China Coast Guard, with significant upgrades made on that basis. Comparing these two frigates with the same hull number side by side clearly reveals that while they share a significant amount of common technical heritage, there are also notable differences in their capabilities. These differences essentially reflect the distinct missions that the same ship platform undertakes within different operational systems. Let's start with their similarities. Whether it is the domestically operated Guanghan or the export version, Prince Norodom Ranariddh, their onboard weapon configurations remain highly consistent at the core level. Both are equipped with a single 76mm main gun, mounted at the bows of station, serving as their primary means of anti-ship strike and close-in fire support. Both are equipped with an 8-cell close-in air defense missile launcher for intercepting incoming anti-ship missiles, drones, and other aerial targets. Both are also equipped with two twin-tube anti-ship missile launchers, and both have the capability to carry anti-submarine missiles, enabling the anti-ship missile launchers to strike underwater targets to a certain extent. Both are equipped with two triple-tube 324mm anti-submarine torpedo launchers, as well as two 6-tube Type 3200 252mm rocket-propelled depth-charge launchers, which constitute the basic means of close-range anti-submarine warfare and hard-kill underwater defense. However, behind these identical weapon configurations, the core differences between the two manifest on multiple levels, and these differences precisely determine their respective mission roles. The first key difference is the radar system. This is also the most obvious distinction between the two. The Guanghan is equipped with an H.LJQ 361 2-coordinate S-band air and surface search radar mounted atop its main mast. This is a mechanically rotating pulse Doppler radar, whose detection capabilities are limited to measuring a target's range and bearing. It lacks the ability to measure altitude. The design logic behind this radar is clear. It prioritizes low cost, high reliability, and lightweight construction to meet the demands of large-scale deployment and routine patrols, rather than pursuing extreme detection accuracy. In contrast, the Prince Norodom Ranariddh features a more sophisticated radar configuration. Mounted atop its main mast is an Senior 2410 CS-band single-face rotating active, phased array 3-coordinate radar. This radar combines the advantages of 360-degree omnidirectional coverage with electronic scanning, enabling it to determine not only a target's range and bearing but also its altitude. More importantly, the active phased array architecture significantly enhances its detection capabilities against low-altitude penetrating targets, stealthy targets, small fast boats, and unmanned aerial vehicles. This means that the export version Type 056C clearly outperforms the domestically deployed Type 056, a frigate, in terms of air defense surveillance and situational awareness. The second key difference lies in the terminal defense weapons. For the final line of defense, in close-range air and missile defense, the two variants employ different solutions. The Guanghan is equipped with two 30mm single-barrel remote-controlled cannons. While this system is relatively simple and meets basic close-range defense requirements, it has certain limitations in terms of intercept fire density and coverage when facing high-density, multi-directional aerial threats. The Prince Norodom Ranariddh features a more powerful close-in defense system, 2630B Type 6-barrel 30mm close-in weapon systems. The rate of fire of a 6-barrel rotary cannon is far higher than that of a single-barrel cannon, enabling it to rapidly establish a dense intercepting barrage. This provides significantly greater capability to intercept high-speed incoming targets such as anti-ship missiles, drones, and unmanned surface vessels. The third and most critical difference lies in the vast disparity in anti-submarine warfare capabilities. This is also the fundamental basis for the differing mission profiles of the two vessels. As a Type 056, a frigate, The Guangdong's most prominent capability is anti-submarine warfare. It features a dedicated launch and recovery hatch at the stern, equipped with a combination of an active variable depth sonar and a passive towed array sonar. The variable depth sonar can adjust its depth to overcome the limitations of acoustic wave propagation imposed by hydrographic conditions, effectively countering complex environmental factors such as the thermocline. The towed array sonar, through long baseline passive detection, can detect and track the acoustic signatures of quiet submarines at long ranges. This combination enables long-range, silent submarine search, identifies the acoustic signatures of quiet submarines, including IP submarines, and has been optimized for signal processing and noise reduction. Additionally, to complement this sonar system, the Guangdong has upgraded its two twin-tube anti-ship missile launchers to accommodate a mixed loadout of U-series anti-submarine missiles, thereby achieving medium to long-range anti-submarine strike capabilities and effectively addressing the limited range of the 324mm anti-submarine torpedoes. Overall, the Type 056 Guangdong's anti-submarine detection capabilities represent a qualitative leap compared to the early basic Type 056 variant, establishing it as a specialized anti-submarine frigate dedicated to near-coastal anti-submarine missions, while also maintaining capabilities for surface strike and limited air defense operations. In contrast, the configuration of the Prince Norodom, in terms of anti-submarine capabilities, is entirely different. It lacks a towed sonar launch, retrieval hatch at the stern and is not equipped with a dedicated variable depth sonar or towed line array sonar. Its anti-submarine detection capabilities rely primarily on the bow-mounted hull-mounted sonar, whose detection range and accuracy are significantly inferior to those of towed sonar systems. In terms of anti-submarine weapons, it retains basic anti-submarine torpedoes and rocket-propelled depth charges, with anti-submarine capabilities roughly equivalent to those of the early Type 056 basic model frigates. The reason for this configuration difference is straightforward. The Type 056 Guangdong operates within a naval operational framework that already possesses a comprehensive anti-submarine system. China's coastal anti-submarine missions can be carried out through the coordinated efforts of a multi-tiered fleet of ships, anti-submarine patrol aircraft, and submarines. The Type 056 is tasked with specialized coastal anti-submarine operations, so its design is highly focused on anti-submarine capabilities, while exercising relative restraint in non-core areas such as radar and close and weapon systems. In contrast, the export variant, the Prince Norodom, was delivered to a country that had never previously possessed a 1,000-ton class main combat vessel. For the purchasing nation, this vessel will immediately become the largest and most capable flagship in its navy. Under these circumstances, the vessel must possess relatively balanced multi-mission capabilities. Patrol and surveillance, anti-surface warfare, and air defense form the core of its routine operations. As for anti-submarine warfare, basic self-defense capabilities can be achieved through hull-mounted sonar and short-range torpedoes, eliminating the need for costly and complex towed sonar systems. Ultimately, the Type 622 Guangdong is a specialized frigate designed for anti-submarine warfare, and its value lies within a comprehensive naval system, whereas the Type 622, Prince Norodom, is a multi-purpose frigate designed for independent operations, and its value lies in its ability to function as a standalone unit within a nation's navy. With the same hull number but different missions, this in itself is the most direct illustration of the concept of tailor-made solutions.